Who's ready to dance? I'm ready to dance. 안녕하세요. I'm Stephanie, your fellow dancer, here to teach you Fingertip by GFRIEND. And in this part, we will be learning the first chorus, second verse, and second pre-chorus today. So, let's get started.
From the 1, 2, 3 feet together, we're gonna hop, and we're gonna go 1, 2, down. So these are double fingered handguns. Gonna place, circle it up and down, back down. I'm gonna step to the left, to the right, opposite shoulders, same shoulders. 1, 2. So notice that I'm circling my hands up into a gun position, like full gun position here. And then we're going to go bend our arm in, out, up, down. So that's without the feet. The feet, it just depends on the person. So I'm not going to go over that because there's a lot of them. So again, we're going to do this a little faster. So bend, in, up, down. Here we're going to step to the right, just like this. Right hand to left side of chest. Right hand to right side of chest. Place and push down. And notice that I'm bending my right knee and lifting my left flex foot off the ground. Doesn't have to be very high. And to help your balance, you can also lean forward a little bit. Circle, place. Feet together, bend knees, hands to opposite shoulders. We're going to circle our right arm up and down to our left shoulder. So palms facing to the left, and I'm flexing my wrist. I'm going to go 1, 2, down. So it's like a kind of a slow slide, but basically you're switching it from down, up, down. So end with a down with your wrist. I'm going to go out like this, so hands to the right side of your body at least. Bring it out, extend your right foot out to the left, and then right here we're going to kind of run a jump to the right, like this. Notice that I'm bending my left knee. And then we're going to hop to our right foot, switch arms, just like this. And I'm lifting my left foot up kind of pretty high right now. And I'm sticking my right hip out. Then we're going to crisscross circle our hands just like this. So from here, circle, feet apart, bring it out. You can stick out your hip if you want to. Going to hop, left toes to right foot, bring hand down. I'm going to go down, up, down, and then place. So, study these hands. They kind of get weird at first, but you get used to it after a while. Now, some people, you don't have to do this for the verse chorus. So basically it's going to be down, up, and then I'm going to go 1, 2. So after here, or down, up, down, I'll go over a little bit more specifics in individual parts. But basically, I'm going to try to do this to the front. But basically, you can do it to the side, this side, front, back, whichever one, depending on the part. But I'm going to try to do it this part. So I'm going to face the opposite way. So I was facing front, so now I'm facing back. I'm going to punch my fist down to my side. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, turn back to the same side, to the original side, overlap arms, and then we're going to go 1, 2. So kind of placing my hands on the inside of my knees, bend your knees definitely, and bring it up. And then from here, we're going to step back, and we're going to go 1, 2 punches out. And here I'm kind of contracting a little bit. So 1, 2 contractions. And then it just depends on which part, but but there is a solo part for Cindy. I will be going over that in her tutorial. But basically, you can also just slide back and kind of look down. So minus Cindy, we're going to walk to the front. We're going to go 1, 2, or we're going to either slide to the back and bring it up. So it's either a walk front or slide back. Basically, we're always going to point front. We're always going to come to this position here. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then we're going to go left, right, left. So it's going to be left back, right, left front, hip distance, and you want to kind of lean forward a little bit. And the arms, it's very easy. So we're going to swing it starting to the right, bring it around, and back to its original position. So with the feet, I'm going to go do this a little faster. So we're going to go 1, 2, out. And then everyone is going to hop and come down. Just like this. So straight arms, bend. Then we're going to come up and straight my front arm, actually, which is my right arm right now, up. We're going to hop 1, 2, and come down. So it looks a little funny when you're doing it slowly, but it really helps at first. So from here, we're going to go up, up, down, down. And we're going to wait, and depending on the part, but basically the arms are going to be bring it up and cross, bring it down, and then we're going to go, so I'm bringing my wrists to opposite elbows. I'm going to have right arm over left arm, slide down to about when your wrists reach each other. You're going to switch, so it should be left arm on top of right arm, slide back to the opposite elbows, close your hands slowly, bring it out, out, and down. So a little faster, I'm going to go up, in, out, opposite shoulders down to wrist, switch to opposite elbows. Did I say shoulders? It should be elbows. Elbows, close, down to your side. And from here you can also use your shoulders a little bit. So I'm going to show you a little sample of that part with feet. So I'm from here, and I'm going to go up, in, out, opposite elbows, wrist, opposite elbows, in, and then slide to the left. Everyone's going to slide to the left. What I should say is everyone's going to be, in the end, facing about the front left corner here, with arms down to the side, of course. So that's the first chorus and pretty much the general chorus there, so please do learn it. And so now let's just go to the second verse. So from here, it's going to be maybe a few walks depending on which person, but basically I'm going to go through every step on this part. I know it does, like, individually it kind of differs, but I'm just going to go through all of it like it's all the same. So from here we're going to go 1, 2. So here, 2, hands to chest, bring it out, out, place, running arms, and then switch, and you want to be on your left toe here. And it's a very slow one. We're going to place our right toes or cross our right toes kind of to the left side, arms to side. You can bring your left shoulder forward if you want. And then we're going to go 1. So how I remember this is always same hand to same heel. So 1, switch. I'm going to bend our knees. Hands should be towards us. I'm going to bring it out, to face front. We're going to jump. Hands should be, open. And then bring it down slowly. So that jump's a little strange. So from towards you and out, up, slide. So that jump is really, really quick. And there's also a little part to it, but you can also turn back. So for 1, 2, and then we place our right foot next to our left foot. Do the same arms here, so towards you, away from you, and then we're going to, instead of hopping onto our right foot, we're going to hop onto our left foot, up, slide down. So it doesn't matter if you're facing front or back here, but basically it's going to be, you're going to lift if you're from here, you're going to lift your right foot slightly off the ground, and you want to kind of bring your head to the right, in towards your arms. So arms should be in, and we're going to go out, in, out, just like that. So a little faster, we're going to go like that. And then feet should be together. We're going to go out like this. Switch sides, float your fingers to the upward left diagonal here. Going to go 1, 2. Hands together, or you should be wrapping your left hand over your right fist. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 with your left foot out, 4 with your left foot in, and then we're going to hop 1, 2, open our hands up. I'm going to go 1, 2. I don't know if you can see that, but it's going to be 1 to the left, 2 up, and you're going to point up. So 1, 2. You should be doing opposite feet. I'm sorry for that other part. And then we're going to go 1, 2. And you kind of want to have your feet together. So the arms here is just opposite, opposite. Bring it in, out, in, hop, and circle up to this position. Kind of like you're carrying trays here. But one's higher than the other. You're going to quickly switch to the other side. Close your fingers slowly. Slide and up. Now you can slide it up. So from here, we're going to place our right foot down. I'm going to do that crisscross again, but you're not going to come to this position. You're going to place your hands on opposite elbows here. And then we're going to go, I'm going to do this facing this way, but you can do it facing front, back, it doesn't really matter. But basically it's going to be 1, 2, slide back or front. So the arms are bring it in. So it's going to be bring it in, down, up, overhead, and down to the side. So a little part that I totally forgot. So it should be up, down, and then you should hop to this position here. So feet apart. So again, down, hop. And I'm going to do the part that I promised a little more quickly. I'm going to go up and down and up. So from the slide here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to place, and then we're going to go here. Sorry. We're going to go to the part that we know, so it's going to be from here. 1, 2. Everyone's going to circle their arms to the right, so that their hands are to the right. You're going to face the opposite side like we usually do. Slide to the back, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.